Can this ecosystem 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x? What is up, guys? Your boy Kagi, back at it again with a new video. And in this video, I bring you TREASURE DAO magic ecosystem on the Arbitrum network. If you guys don't know what the Arbitrum network is, it's a network that is absolutely blowing up with DeFi, it's blowing up with games, and magic is part of the Arbitrum network. Now, the Arbitrum network is compatible with the Ethereum network, and I do have a video on how to onboard the Arbitrum network. It's actually very simple. You bridge, you put some ETH, you put some USDC, boom, bridge, you're into the Arbitrum network through your MetaMask. Now, let's jump into the magic ecosystem. Can this ecosystem 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x? I truly believe that in the next bull run, this ecosystem is going to be up there at a 30x from today's price. And we're talking about maybe a year and a half, maybe even less. I'm not really sure. The TREASURE DAO is a decentralized gaming ecosystem bringing games and players together through the magic token. Now, the magic token is used for literally everything in this ecosystem. The magic token is like the Ronin token. It's like the Gala token. It's like the IMX token. It's a token that puts everything together. Now, magic, the TREASURE DAO, is blowing up on Arbitrum. It's the #1 ecosystem on Arbitrum. And like I said before, Arbitrum is absolutely blowing up as a blockchain as well. So anything in there in Arbitrum is actually picking up like crazy. From DeFi to games, and TREASURE DAO is at the forefront of this major blown up. Let's go into the games first. So as you can see right here, TREASURE DAO already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. 8 games that you can jump in, check them out, interact with those games. The best one right now is the Beacon. This is an ARPG, and it's one of the best games right now on TREASURE DAO, actually on the blockchain, right? A lot of people are playing these games. You can play, you can earn NFTs, so it's a pretty cool game, and I actually have a video on that game playing it. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you go to the top right of this video and check it out after this video. Now let's take a look at the marketplace. The marketplace is absolutely blowing up. It has more than $250 million in volume. So people are transacting in these games. It's actually insane. So like I said, it's many products that they're coming out with. They use this magic token not only to transact within the marketplace, but also to fund other projects. So if you're a game, if you want to build a product with the TREASURE DAO ecosystem, then you can apply as well. So as you can see right here, people are using this ecosystem right now. The volume right now is insane. So if you see this collection right here, Small Brains, which is one of the games right here on Arbitrum that is also blowing up. It's also blowing up. It's a storytelling NFT game where, you know, your character kind of evolves over time, and it's really cool. And the community is strong as hell. I literally just got one of these Small Brains, right? Just recently. Somebody gifted it to me. I tweeted about it, and the community was going insane. They were happy that I was here, not because of me. They're just happy that their new people are coming in. So that's what you want in a magic ecosystem. You want the community to be absolutely engaged, and that makes the perfect formula for a gaming ecosystem like this to just blow out of the waters. Just fucking boom, just big explosion right in the bull market. Now let's jump into the AMM. Magic Swap powers the cross-game economy. So if you go to the Magic Swap, you can actually go from Magic into other game tokens that they have inside their ecosystem. So if you look at something like Ronin, right? They actually have their swap, the Katana swap. So you can go from SLP, AXS, from Ronin to Ethereum, from Ethereum to Ronin. So it's a swap, right? Just like Uniswap, just like SushiSwap, but for their ecosystem. Now, another product that they will have is a launcher, something like Steam, where you can download it. You can download games safely. You don't have to go through all of these games individually to go play them. And that's very important because we're in crypto. There's a lot of scams. I've been scammed. I have friends that have been scammed. I have seen many scams where, you know, they send you a link for supposedly a game, boom, you're scammed, you're out. So very important for this ecosystem to grow, to have something like this. We already have a few like Elixir, but having other ones like here in TREASURE DAO is going to be a major improvement in the Web3 gaming ecosystem. Now let's take a look at some of the price action right here. Can this make a 10, 20, 30x? I truly believe it can when you compare it to other ecosystems, you can see that this can get to that point. So as you can see, we have a fully diluted market cap of $370 million. So when you're looking at tokens, you want to look at the fully diluted market cap and compare it to other ecosystems, compare it to other blockchains, and then you can make an assessment based on that. This is not financial advice. I don't know what's going to happen, but I truly believe 10, 20, 30x is possible and is doable for this upcoming bull market, maybe in a year, year and a half, 6 months. We'll see. We will see. Now, we are in a current pump right now. I wouldn't say right now go buy. I like to buy in red. Even if I buy a token at a higher price than what it is right now, I like to buy in red when something goes to red. If this goes to $2 and then it drops to $1.50, then I'd rather buy there than buy now in green. You run the risk of a downturn. So it's better to always catch, in my opinion, when it's in red, when there's a big drop, and then you catch it there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any tokens right now. Now, when we look at the max supply right here, we have a 347 million tokens, and that is a pretty good amount. That is a decent amount of supply. It's not crazy. When you look at Ronin, it's 1 billion. When you look at Gala, it's 50 billion, and so on. There's so many with so many billions, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I think 347 million is a pretty good amount. And what this does is it allows the tokens to look cheap on the price and not scare new investors into not buying in. When you look at something like Illuvium, for example, Illuvium has a crazy price, but in reality, the market cap is what matters. But most people don't know that. So for the noobs, you want the noobs to invest based on the price at the beginning, right? You don't want to scare them with $100 token, when in reality that $100 doesn't mean anything. What really matters is the fully diluted market cap. That's what you gotta look at. If you look at Gala, if you look at Ronin, for example, because it has more tokens, actual price is way less. Ronin is around the same fully diluted market cap and it's at 50 cents. You always gotta look at the fully diluted market cap, is what I'm trying to say here. Now let's go into some price action here and the possibilities of this token. So if we look at 10x, that puts the ecosystem at around $4 billion. If it 20x's, it puts it at $8 billion. If it 30x's, it puts it around $11 billion, $12 billion, right? Now, let's look at what we have today in a bear market, right? If we look at Polygon right now, it's at $9 billion. Of course, in a bull market, I think Polygon is going to be way up there. It's going to be literally at a $20, $30 billion. So that would put Magic, right, at a $12 billion, at a 30x. It would put Magic at a $12 billion, and it would look nice. And I think we can get there. It's possible. In a bull market, these tokens go insane, absolutely insane. Now, let's look at the Ronin network. Like I said, it's around 50 cents. So at the peak, Ronin was around $3.50, something like that. I think it was around there, $3.20, $3.30. I think that was the peak of Ronin when it came out. So that put Ronin, that literally put Ronin at a $4 billion valuation, right? And this was during the end of the bull market. And right now, it's at a $529 million valuation. So if you compare Ronin to the Magic ecosystem, they're actually quite close. But in a bull market, that's a $4 billion. That's a 10x for sure, in my opinion, 10x. Now, we can look at Gala, which is similar. It's an ecosystem with games. The token, you can use it in game. It's going to have its own blockchain, etc., etc. So if we look at Gala, this one does have data. This one does have good data. So Gala went to around 80 cents. It absolutely blew the hell up during the last bull market. It blew up insanely. So that put Gala at around $30 billion valuation. It didn't last too long. But still, it went to those levels. So you're gonna tell me that Magic cannot make it to those levels? I don't believe it. Now, if you guys want to buy the Magic token, you can go to Buy Magic right here, and you're gonna be able to buy it on Sushi. You're going to be able to buy it on MoonPay, Binance, Coinbase, right? If you buy on Sushi, of course, you're going to buy on the Arbitrum network. So it's going to ask you to be on the Arbitrum network. As you can see, Arbitrum. So you're going to say yes, switch to Arbitrum. But first, you have to bridge Ethereum or USDC into the Arbitrum network. And I do have a video on that. And then you come right here and you say, you know what? Boom, I'm going to buy some magic token, and voila. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Get involved in these games, try new games within the TREASURE DAO, and have fun. I hope you guys make a lot of money. I hope you guys get rich, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.